Have you ever felt, well, something you just can't quite put your finger on? It's this quiet feeling, right? It just kind of follows you around, even when everything in your life seems totally fine. Today, we're going to dive into what that is. You go through the checklist in your head, and you realize, no, this isn't sadness. It's not like something bad happened. There's no big, obvious reason to feel down. It's something else. And it's not really stress either. I mean, sure, life has its pressures, but you're handling it. This feeling is different. It's emptier, more hollow. And that's the word, isn't it? Emptiness. It's this feeling that even when you're laughing with friends or getting things done, there's a piece of you that's just not there. Something on the inside is missing. It's this weird paradox. You're physically present in your own life, but it feels like you're just watching it happen from a distance, like a movie. You're here, but you're not in it. And the craziest part? From the outside, you look completely normal. No one has a clue. So, to make this whole thing feel a little less abstract, let's talk about someone who gets it. We're gonna call him Jason. And his story, well, it probably sounds a lot more familiar than you think. So if you looked at Jason's life on paper, you'd think he's killing it. He's 29, lives in a great apartment in Manhattan, has a solid job, he even goes to the gym, has a ton of friends. To everyone else, he is that guy who has totally figured everything out. But when he gets home at night and all the noise from the day finally dies down, this is the question that just echoes in his head. No real highs, no deep lows, just this constant flat line. So what is happening here? What's going on with Jason? He's not lazy, he's not a failure, he's just stuck. He's caught in something that so many of us are dealing with today, the modern dopamine trap. Okay, so the official term for this is emotional numbness. And it's basically when your brain's reward system gets so burned out that the things that should feel amazing, like a promotion or a great night out, they just fall flat. They don't land anymore. And this is so important to get. This feeling doesn't mean you have a bad life. Not at all. It means you have a brain that's been put into constant overdrive. It's overstimulated. And here they are, the usual suspects, right? Every little ping, every endless scroll through your feed, every 30-second video, it's all giving your brain these tiny, cheap hits of dopamine. It's kind of like snacking on candy all day. When it's finally time for a real, satisfying meal, you're just not interested. Think about it this way. Your brain is naturally designed to get a big, rewarding feeling from a significant achievement. But when we're flooding it with all these little dopamine hits all day long, the baseline for what feels exciting just gets higher and higher. So real life, with its normal pace, just can't compete. Which brings us right back to Jason. He busted his butt for a promotion at work. He was convinced that this was the thing. This would be the win that would make him feel something again. And then he got it. And nothing. The emptiness was right there waiting for him. Because the problem was never on the outside. So if getting more stuff, more success, more validation, if that's not the answer, then what is? Well, this is where Jason's story takes a turn. This is his turning point. See, somewhere along the way, Jason, like a lot of us, started asking the wrong question. He wasn't asking, what do I actually want anymore? He was asking, what am I supposed to want? One of those questions leads to a life that feels like yours. The other leads to that feeling of emptiness. So one night, he did something radical. He walked in the door and didn't turn anything on. No TV, no music, he put his phone away, just silence. And at first, yeah, it was super uncomfortable. But then, after a few minutes, he started to hear his own thoughts again, maybe for the first time in years. And that's when it hit him. This is the whole point. The emptiness he was trying so hard to run away from, it wasn't the enemy. It was a signal. It was his own mind trying to tell him, hey, something here is off. We're not aligned with who we really are. Now, most of us, when we get that signal, we just turn up the volume. More distractions, more noise. But the real way forward, the path to actually feeling again, is to do the complete opposite. It's simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So here's the playbook. Step 1, you have to reduce the noise. Just deliberately spend time without your phone, without a screen. Step 2, start asking those real questions again. Not what you think looks good, but what genuinely feels meaningful to you. Step 3, go do things in the real world that aren't designed for a quick dopamine fix. And finally, step 4, and this is the toughest one, just allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Sit with your own thoughts, even the messy ones.
Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? Real growth, real reconnection. It never happens when we're trying to stay comfortable and distracted. It starts the second we become aware of what's actually going on inside of us.